Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Evolutions, and today we got the one and only Morty right in front of us. We're going to be going over the best perk setup and a few tips and tricks I learned along the way. I am picking them up. I figured if anyone else wants to use them, I couldn't find too many Morty guides, so I figured why not make one for y'all. So, Morty is typically a 2v2 kind of character, if I'm being honest. But he can be used for ones. I've seen a lot of Mortys being used in ones. A lot more than usual. I feel like it's kind of hot right now. Like, a lot of people are exploring him, discovering him. He's getting really good. I see more and more Mortys every day, and I figured, you know, let me check him out. He's really good, has a good kit, good utility, does a lot of damage, got a lot of hit confirms. He's really good overall. So I definitely think if you haven't already, or if you're looking for a new character to use in twos or in singles, definitely you want to give Morty a try. Alright, everybody, so for the perks, it can go one of two ways. Like I mentioned before, he's a 2v2 kind of character, but you can use him in singles. So if you're running solos, Hold That Stellar Grenade is a really good strong perk. Probably one of Morty's best perk, if not the best, for singles. Keep in mind singles. Morty is a very versatile character. He can be used in duos as well as singles. So what Hold That Stellar Grenade does is the explosion radius of Morty's grenades is increased based on their cook duration. Grenades thrown by Morty's allies always have the maximum explosion radius. There you go, the explosion radius gets bigger based on the cook duration. And this is for twos, not really for singles, but they get a maximum explosion if allies have thrown them. I'm More Than Just a Hammer, like I said, is for twos. When Morty summons Hammer Morty, Morty will spin in a circle, hitting around himself multiple times. I honestly think this is the best perk for duos, just because you have a lot of AoE, you have a lot of CC. This is really good when your opponents are jumbled up, or they're running around, or they're playing campy, or if you just want to separate them a bit. So for the team perk, I have That's Flammable Doc. Your team can melee an enemy after hitting them with a projectile to ignite them. This is really good, especially for his gun. So Morty's gun doesn't necessarily have a hitbox, but as soon as it passes through your opponent, it ignites them, which is really good. The chances of you landing that ignite off the gun is so high, it's almost impossible for you not to land it, just because you could just spam it damn near. Another perk that you could use, but it's not really good, the snowball effect. Your team gains a 7% damage boost against the enemy with the highest damage. It's good, but That's Flammable Doc does a lot of damage over time, which I think it's better just to get them high in percentage so you get those kill confirms. The second perk is going to be Speed Force Assist. You receive 5% increased base movement speed. I think this is really good because with Morty, since he's mainly a 2v2s kind of character, he kind of likes to keep his distance. So if he's running around, the faster the better. The better the air dodge, the better the movement, the better the spacing, the better the zoning, the better everything ultimately. I think he's really good. And twos, you could kind of use Too Fast to Block because his dash attack is pretty good. It has a lot of CC. It meshes well with I'm Just a Hammer. And last, and definitely not the least, is Pugilist. Your melee attacks deal increased damage. Now, this is really good because you're going to have That's Flammable Doc. You're going to have Speed Force. You're going to be moving around. You're going to be getting your hits in. And you're going to get that much more damage because of the Flammable Doc and the Pugilist. That's pretty much it for this video. I figured I showed you guys the best perk setup for Morty that I use. Personally, I think it's the best. I see a lot of top players using it. One of the best Mortys is using it. This is just really undeniably a good perk setup. It's going to help you get those W's, guys. Trust me. Now, if you guys are interested in a more in-depth guide, a combo guide, tips and tricks, definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below. I'll definitely be interested in dropping that video for y'all. Y'all just got to let me know down below.